was physically challenging. My legs feel it, and I was breathing pretty hard. The big question is, do you hike Angel's Landing or not? I'd say yes if you really like an adrenaline rush, you love breathtaking views, and you're looking forward to a unique adventure. On the other hand, I'd say no if you have a fear of heights of any sort or are uncomfortable walking on narrow paths. Angel's Landing is considered one of the most dangerous hikes in the United States. It has steep drop-offs, 1,000 feet to the valley floor below, so you have to be very careful on this trail. It is about 5 miles. It starts at the Grotto Trailhead, and you do have to ascend about 1,500 feet to the Angel's Landing summit. You will be going through some switchbacks before you get to Refrigerator Canyon, and then again before Scout's Lookout, you're going to have 21 steep, short Walter's Wiggles switchbacks. Join us on our Angel's Landing hike and decide for yourself if this hike is for you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We are heading up to Angel's Landing today. So we have a permit.
We did, right here in the hand.
Has it in her hand. It's a beautiful day. It's in the upper 30s right now, but it's supposed to get up in the 60s by afternoon. All right. You do stop at the Grotto stop to start Angel's Landing. Zip it up a little. I think it's always breezy here.
I think you're right.
Angel's Landing hikers, make sure you got your permit and ID. Tomorrow we'll do that Emeralds Loop. You do have to come up here and utilize the Kayenta Trail. You can see the people up there.
I would say this is a nicely groomed trail so far.
I'm sure you can hear me breathing, but we are starting the ascent, the major ascent. There's Vito. This is a steep section. Looks like there's some owls living in here, so they would like us to be quiet. Pollyanna's commenting on the trails.
They are perfectly well groomed.
We are officially on the Walter's Wiggles.
All right, Betty, did you count the number of switchbacks in this thing?
I did not, but it is the Walter's Wiggle.
Let me tell you, if the Army Corps of Engineers had not put this thing in, nobody's getting up here.
No kidding.
Pretty good. This is the Walter's Wiggle. We just came up. We are at Scout's Lookout. Angel's Landing, we will go this direction. We do have a restroom over here, so if you have to go before you start climbing. We are at Scout's Lookout. The sun's pretty bright up here, so it's hard to get a good photograph. But this is where we're gonna separate from Ingrid and head on up to Angel's Landing. You can see the people climbing up there. That's where we're gonna head.
It is 9:11.
All right, 9/11, and we are heading up the chain
See,
section.
the permit is in this little tiny hot pocket.
Okay. All right, the chains are starting. There are sections without chain. So we're making some decisions up here. There is the steep section. I'll turn the camera around in a minute, but are you gonna go, or are you gonna
No,
go?
I don't need to do this.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm staying here.
you're not going. Okay.
I feel good. I got
Okay.
up this high.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep going. So this is the section where it gets narrow and steep. Getting ready to go up a narrow section. I need to catch my breath. Gotta take my time. Thank you. I am breathing hard. I'm getting there. See how steep it is. All right, I think we just got a little bit more to go. They do have toe holds, so that's pretty good. Ooh. You're fine. Okay, thank you.
I'm not sure what's out there. It just seems like I've got a good place to sit. You walk right by me.
Thank you.
You can sit on the other side of the chain if you like.
You're fine.
Right here.
Okay.
And not look down.
Thank you.
Can you get by yourself?
Yep, no problem. You're fine.
Okay, are we going to pass again? Huh? Is somebody coming down? I don't think
Hi. Wowza. That's all I can say. Still got a little bit more, but I need to catch my breath. I think I have 1 or 2 tenths more. It's pretty far up there, it looks like, though. Just gotta get up through there. There's no chains here. This could be it. Oh, we still got a little bit to the landing. Just a little bit. Up on this flat piece, which means the landing is just ahead. But pretty far up here. All right, I made it up. Just need to get over to the point. I made it up. It's 10 o'clock. That's the top.
I have salsa.
It's like when you went out on that point on Isle Royal.
Made it to the top of Angel's Landing. It was strenuous. It was harder than I thought, just for my breathing. So I'm glad I did it. Now I gotta get down. I got no food for you. Heading back down. They have kids too. I'll just go over here.
Thanks.
Getting close to where I left Pollyanna and Vito. I have to say, my legs are getting a workout today. At this point, my legs are getting tired. I did it. It was physically challenging. My legs feel it, and I was breathing pretty hard. And there are some narrow spots and some steep spots, so be prepared for that. I think it's good that Vito and even Pollyanna decided not to go, because it would not have been fun for them. But I love rock scrambles. Gotta watch your footing. And we are heading down. Pollyanna coming across the wall. Did it.
How was it?
It was exhilarating. exhilarating. I was on a high.
He was like in a just red jacket. Yeah,
It was
and
great.
then there were some other kids that
The last bit of chains for Pollyanna. What do you think of the section you did?
So, I'm glad I did it. I'm also very glad I didn't go all the way to the top because I'm sure I'd be a bundle of nerves.
That's what they're saying up top.
I did bring a old pair of biking gloves for those chains, and it was worth it. We are back on Walter's Wiggles. There's Vito and Pollyanna. So more of the crowds are coming here. It's getting close to noon. Anybody know what that noise is? We are in the owl zone, but I don't know if that's really an owl. This was quite the climb. You don't quite realize it till you look back on it. You can see Pollyanna, Vito. If you're gonna do this, I would recommend going early. It's 12 o'clock now, and there are quite a few people going up, and it's warmer, so I would definitely go early. This trail was good practice for the Tahoe Rim Trail, which we're doing in July. Good leg workout, good breathing, exercise, all good. We got up with Ingrid. She was down by the water. We'll be catching the bus soon to head back. So they come about every 5 minutes. Made it back to the lodge. Did a quick look at all trails. It took us, with all our stops, we had lunch and everything, 4 hours and 45 minutes approximately.